road, a place where teams are tested. A journey that can wear on the mental toughness of even the most sturdy of mind. The road and its relentless blitz of games provides both challenge and opportunity, providing both a glorious stage on which to steal resolve, or on other nights, simply a chance to redeem identity and immediately leave the memories of defeat in the wake of your next stop, your next mission.
Back to the drawing board for the champs. A night after three-pointers rained down on them in Memphis, the Heat move on to Houston and face the Rockets' new formidable backcourt. Newly crowned Eastern Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James, looks to put Miami back on the winning track on the road. It's Heat and Rockets. We serve it all up on Heat Live next. There is LeBron James, the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. 38th time in his career, John Crotty, that he has been named to that particular award. That is absolutely insane.
That is ridiculous.
A beautiful day and evening here in Houston, Texas, the midway point of Miami's 6-game road trip. A trip that so far has yielded mixed results, a 6-point victory in Atlanta on Friday, then the harrowing 18-point loss in Memphis just a night ago. Tonight, the Heat look to get it right. And welcome everybody inside the beautiful Toyota Center for the first of 2 games this season between the 5-2 Heat and the 3-3 Rockets. And we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports, presented by AT&T U-verse.
It is time for your starting lineups, brought to you by me. Chalmers, Wade, Bosch, Battier, and James getting the start tonight. With the stop on the Battier former team tour. As Jeremy Lin, Mr. Harden. Oh, we're going to talk about the big man in the middle, Ashik, Patterson, and Parsons. A lucrative little front court activity right there. So we hand things over to the television voice of your Miami Heat, Eric Reed, and the coach, Tony Fiorentino. Good evening, gentlemen.
Same to you, Jax. Welcome to the Heat Nation here to the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's the 8th game this year for Miami. The Heat are 5-2. The Rockets are 3-3. The Heat have won 5 in a row against the Rockets and have averaged 112 points a game in that winning streak. The second longest winning streak for Miami against Houston in the 25-year history of the Miami Heat. Our officiating crew assigned to tonight's game: Tom Washington, Daytona Beach native Eric Lewis, and James Williams. South Florida, glad you're with us. Off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. And Tony, the Heat looking to establish their Battier. Chalmers with a deflection, and the Heat turn the Rockets over for the second time. Chalmers, look at that lob! An exclamation point stuff for LeBron James.
Real half court, goes down. He knows he's going to get that lob to LeBron. Waits for him to get closer to the basket. Perfect lob pass. Get up there, LBJ. Throws it down. Heat up 7. Didn't, but it's the Heat with all the energy right now.
Wade gets a step and then finds Bosch, who lays it in.
D-Wade hung in the air long enough until everything could clear, until he could get that bounce pass.
Sampson taking over for the second straight game. Second year as a Houston assistant after assisting Scott Skiles for 3 years in Milwaukee. Pretty move by Dwayne Wade. Turns and comes up short. Rockets have missed 8 of their first 10 shots. Parsons defending LeBron. Oh, look at that drive. Oh my! Ashik was a statue, and Bosch able to flush it home. 10 quick points for Bosch, and the Heat lead it 20-5. A 20-second timeout for Kelvin Sampson and the Rockets.
You can see that difficult cover by the opposing center on Chris Bosch. He's hitting his mid-range shot. He's hitting the long-range shot. They go out to play against him. He takes him off the dribble. He goes to the basket and finishes. How do you guard Chris Bosch if you're a 7-foot center in this league? And his teammates find him right there. The little shot fake sets it up. No one's there on the interior to help out. And Ashik.
And the Houston Rockets organization on the big video board for Shane Battier, who spent some time in this city. 4.5 seasons in Houston, and a wonderful, wonderful tribute This is basically his reunion tour, Memphis and Houston, same road trip, back-to-back nights. A Shane Battier reunion tour, if there ever was one. He laughed at the coincidental nuance that the schedule maker tossed his way, but admitted he's ready to get back to the cities without such a deep connection. He said, it's good to see old friends.
Nice move to get it off, and Ray Allen has a wide open Wade. Look out below. 10 points for Dwayne Wade. Parsons, too far into the rim, missed it, and Mario Chalmers advancing it for Miami. Dwayne on the drive, got it, and the foul. Foul on Patrick Patterson. Dwayne Wade will go to the free throw line with 16 first half points.
He's so difficult to guard when he catches the ball on the run. He's going to get the ball on the run, get to the basket. You're watching the Miami Heat on Sunsports, presented by AT&T.
Bosh on James Harden.
Well, you know, Battier was on him a couple of times. He might be guarding him off of some screens. Oh, great pass by LeBron inside to Chris Bosh. Let's see who he's guarding. In a play that's worked for the Heat all season long, you see Chris Bosh with like kind of a screen, very soft.
Lobs it long for LeBron. Gets a screen from Battier and unloads. Oh my! A capital kaboom for LeBron James.
Seconds on that inbounds pass. You get it to LeBron. He's out there. He's really out there off the screen from Battier. Buries a tough three.
James Harden against Battier. Drives left. Oh, great defense on the LeBron help. Bosh grabs the rebound. And the Heat have a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, excellent help by LeBron on that play. Harden had nowhere to go.
LeBron James, crossover, drives, scores! LeBron James has put Miami ahead by 1.
Wow, at the quarter. You knew he wasn't going to settle for the J right here. He had to go to the basket. Play me or foul me. He takes it off the dribble, gets to the basket, powers it up inside, puts the Heat up by 1.
Great for the Heat. LeBron has 38 points in the game, 32 in the second half, and 16 in the fourth quarter.
We talked about it earlier.
On their final shot, Parsons, lit, open three. Air ball. Wade with a rebound. And the Rockets commit a foul. Half points, just 2 in the second half. He missed them both. Bosh! Oh my! Chris Bosh! He gobbled up the game's biggest rebound and drew the foul. Chris Bosh, 22 points and 10 rebounds. His third double-double. You could still see that game face. Tony, what a huge rebound.
Man, he got up there with 2 hands. Boy, was he determined to get that rebound. Outstanding.
Now Bosh gets 2 free throws. Oh! That ball teetered and tottered, then dropped.
You okay?
Barely. Hearts are pounding all through the Heat Nation right now.
How many Heat fans were okay with that?
112 to 110. This is a big one. 113 to 110. Keeps it. He needs 3 to tie. He missed it, and the Heat win. Great defense to close out a heroic second half for LeBron James. LeBron finishes with a season-high 38 points. He scored 32 in the second half and 16 in the fourth quarter. Then he finished the job with picture-perfect defense on the James Harden three-point attempt.
Give the Heat coaching staff, Coach Spoelstra, a lot of credit. They put LeBron on Harden because he has to shoot a 3 here. So now he's got to shoot it over 6'8" LeBron. What a great move by the coaching staff. LeBron took over offensively. He defended Harden on the last play. Great job, baby.
And LeBron pressured him without fouling. LeBron James still working alongside Jason Jackson.
Eric, thank you very much. So, LeBron, we've had a couple of these already early in this regular season. You okay with all this anxiety at the end of these games so soon?
Man, I guess that's what being a champion is all about. We get everybody's best shot. I mean, they shot the ball extremely well from the outside once again, but we found a way to win this one. It was a gutty performance by a really good team, so it's always good to get a road win.
Most of us can't consider a 32-point adjustment in a half. You did it. Tell us how.
I knew it was going to be one of those nights that I had to, step up my scoring load. We was going blow for blow, with this team, and they was making shots, we was making shots. So, I just want to try to make my imprint the best way I could.
You guys got down 8 late. I mean, a lot of work to do still. What was going through your mind on what you all were going to have to do collectively to get this win?
Oh, we could do it. I mean, we've been in everything. We've been in every situation these last, 3 years since we've been together. So it's all about getting stops. That's where it started at, and then executing offensively.
Thanks for the time.
All right, thanks, Jax.
Thanks for the drama.
Oh, nice tie, too.
Thank you. A little Gucci for you. Thank you, buddy. Oh, the guys love the gear. I love these games. They keep letting me in the building for free to talk to these cats and watch them play basketball. 113, 110. LeBron James doing some things. How about 38 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists? Enjoying Arian Foster moment.
Court, he made 3 threes. He was 5 for 7 from the floor, made 3 out of 4 free throws. We talked earlier in the game about how he wasn't shooting a lot, scoring a lot. We said, well, he takes whatever he has to. He does whatever he has to help this team win. And he mentioned in the interview with Jax that he just felt that his team needed him to score. He's the best player in the world, and when he comes out here and does this, there's no doubters. This guy's a great player, the MVP of the league. He took over the offense. He made some very difficult shots when the Heat needed it most. Here they are, down 1. He goes to the rim. Very smart play, because if he doesn't get to the basket, he'll draw the foul, and at least get to the foul line.
Able to utilize his speed and quickness advantage. Asik playing off him there and able to knock down the mid-range jumper and got his game going early. This play right here, just getting his hands ready, expecting the pass and able to finish. I like this one. The ball fake gets the big Asik up in the air and the hard drive to the baseline. Really putting together a complete game in that first half. Really kept the Heat in the game with his scoring. And this rebound right here in the fourth quarter, huge. Could have been a 1-point game. Instead, he goes up, gets the rebound, steps up to the line, makes 2 critical free throws
against the Rockets.
I thought he did a great job of getting himself going early. Look at this crossover spin move. That is just gorgeous. Then getting out ahead of the field. That's high percentage. Little chin-up action. But he really got it going early. Look at this turnaround jumper here, faking to the middle, spinning away from the deep.
Time to tune in, and of course the folks here at the Fox Sports studio. Once again, the final score is your Heat victorious 113-110 over the Houston Rockets. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, tune into Sunsports tonight at midnight and tomorrow at noon to watch the entire broadcast. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. Don't forget, Heat and Clippers. Heat Live begins at 10 a.m. Game at 10:30. For John Crotty, I'm George Sedano. We're saying goodnight, South Florida, and here is the final take.
That's game. 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 That's game.